So let's talk about how to fix SSRI-induced sexual dysfunction or antidepressant-induced sexual dysfunction. So I'm first going to get started with what this condition is, and then I'm going to get straight into the remedies and how to actually get results and improve the symptoms of this condition. So firstly, what is it? This is a hyposexual disorder that's caused by the use of SSRIs. Those are antidepressant medications. Now, they are very well known to negatively impact sexual function, and it's actually one of the most common reasons that people stop taking these medications. And basically, SSRI stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. And so what that means is it inhibits the reabsorption of serotonin in the brain. And so there's more serotonin in circulation, which is how people are able to improve the symptoms of depression because it makes you feel much better. Now, these medications are used for treating depression, but also anxiety, also OCD, as well as PMS and PMDD, and a couple of other things as well. And this is not to say that these medications are not effective for those conditions, because they are. They are certainly effective. But the problem is they come with a wide range of side effects, and most notably is sexual dysfunction. So what are the symptoms? Now, there's a long list of symptoms. There's actually an exceedingly long list of symptoms, but it mostly includes these. So decreased libido, which means decreased sex drive, erectile dysfunction, which is difficulty with maintaining an erection or getting an erection, and orgasmia, which is basically difficulty or inability to have an orgasm. Delayed ejaculation, that's in men. Decreased sexual arousal, meaning less genital sensitivity or lubrication in women. Reduced genital sensation, which is again is the genital sensitivity. And then painful intercourse. Now, of course, if there's lack of lubrication, that can certainly cause painful intercourse, but there's more to it than just that. And so these are the most common symptoms that are seen with this. Now, let's talk about the symptoms duration because it's different from person to person. So in some individuals, the symptoms may reduce over time as your body starts to adjust to the medication. But in other people, it may last as long as you are on the medication. And in most cases, when you stop taking the medication, the symptoms will gradually start to improve. But the rate and extent of recovery is going to always vary from person to person. There's no standard rule like, okay, it's definitely going to go away in 4 weeks or something like that. No, some people it can go on for a few weeks. Other people can experience it for several months. And in some cases, unfortunately, the symptoms may actually persist even after stopping the medication, and that is usually known as post-SSRI sexual dysfunction, or PSSD. Now, let's talk about what can actually be done to solve the problem, to get results, and to improve this condition. First on this list is maca. This is a very popular, well-known medicinal herb. It's actually a root, and it's very popular for treating like menopause and improving sexual function and hormonal issues. But it's also been used here in a clinical trial for SSRI-induced sexual dysfunction, specifically for women. It's been found to work quite efficiently for women. And in this study, it was done in postmenopausal women. Next is saffron. Now, this is also commonly used for some sexual disorders as well as mental health disorders and many other things, even fibromyalgia. In fact, saffron outperformed a pharmaceutical drug for improving the symptoms of fibromyalgia. Now, when it comes to SSRI-induced sexual dysfunction, it's been found to be very effective for improving erectile dysfunction in men. Now, here's another two remedies that have also shown some promise. Ginkgo biloba has shown promise in females. It's been used for both men and women, but it was more, the benefits were more prominent in females. And then Rosa damascena, which has been also studied for this condition and found to be very effective for men. So these are some remedies that can help with this condition and help you to overcome the symptoms and speed up your recovery. And now keep in mind that these are all natural remedies that I've mentioned, but keep in mind that they're all clinically tested. That's why I've shared the studies with you. So that's my take on a few of the things that can help you with this condition. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can do so through my website, drnishal.com. You can even just, use the QR code on this screen right here to get in touch with me immediately. I do online video call consultations, so no matter where you are in the world, I can help you. And I will see you in the next video.